Okay, anyone wishing to address the board regarding agenda items may do so at this time, please.
Me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you get up there, Bev, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to say, I as a resident really am upset with Ken because Lori and Kelly were wasteful spenders with the board and he never once spoke up like he's been doing. Where was the verbal when they were in office? Why did it take a handful of people to research and find out what they were doing? I mean, this is nothing. I don't want...
It
No,
isn't. Have you gone through all of this? And you'll guarantee I won't find anything
No,
that's in
it's
question.
just because you
Wait a
have...
minute, you're the one that just made the accusation. You'll guarantee I won't find anything wrong in here. Is
No,
that what
I
you're
can't,
saying?
nobody can
Well, then
guarantee
sit
that.
down and wait.
No, I have a right
then
to
say
be
whatever
up
you want.
here. You have
I've
sat
got a right
there
to do
month
my
after
job for
month.
all the
Yeah, and
people
it's
here.
about time
her
you're
speak.
doing it. This is your 4th year in office and the last 6 months is when you've been vocal. The rest of the time you sat there and you ask over and over and over again, what's this, what's this? We knew you didn't go through your packet. It was obvious. Now all of a sudden it's got to be there for, and you've got to give her some consideration with a sick husband. I said, you're bullying is what you're doing. You're bullying.
Anybody else got any comments? Can we go to the public then? Wait a second, one more. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna put my glasses on.
This
At the
is-
April meeting, I was interrupted by Ken Chartier during the public comments and told to sit down and wait. The public is allowed to speak during this time. How soon he has forgotten that the judge ruled in favor of the residents in the court case of the Open Meetings Act. I had wanted to explain to the residents how ridiculous it was to postpone the discussion on the administration fee and also how important it is to educate the residents on millages. The first proposal on administration fees was computed incorrectly. No one on the board pointed out this fact. Patty's the treasurer, and I was surprised she didn't step up and point out this error. Ken and Matt did not say anything about this either. Ken Chartier made the motion to table discussing the fees and millages for 6 months. Patty and Matt also voted in favor of this motion, so it was passed to table it for 6 months. Mary Agnes tried to get them to vote in favor of having a couple town hall meetings to discuss the financial situation of the township because of the overspending of the previous board, which Ken and Matt were part of. Residents may have ideas and solutions to resolve this matter. Mary Agnes brought up the fact at the meeting that an error had been made on the administration fees computation. She tried to correct it, and the only thing that Ken was interested in was to keep pointing out the fact that the issue is tabled for 6 months. Matt agreed again with this postponement. Ridiculous. Where does it say issues cannot be brought up again, especially when an error was discovered about the information? The residents should have been allowed to hear about this new information. To raise the administration fee 1/4%, making it an even 1% is something the boards can do without taking 6 months to decide. A discussion on the issue, then a yes or no vote would take minutes. It does not take 6 months to resolve an issue. It's no wonder the township is in the financial situation it's in, with the old board spending money like it was water. Lori and Kelly were not checked out by Matt and Ken during this time. They let them get away with so many costly things. Now things are going to be shoved under the rug, and residents will have to wait for months to see what can be done. The board was voted in to resolve issues, not table them for months. We do have a financial problems. The auditor stated this fact in the audits of 2013, 14, 15. They said with the spending that was being done, we will be bankrupt in a few years. Should we table that and wait and see what it happens? There have been numerous issues the auditors mentioned that needed to be addressed. Were they addressed by the previous board? Lori, Kelly, Matt, Ken. Issues mentioned in these audits have not been checked out and resolved. It seems it was easier to ignore matters when it involved Kelly and Lori than resolve the issues. Most residents do not want an increase in taxes. We do need town hall meetings to get input from residents. It is the board's responsibility to address all issues as they are presented to the board. We need solutions, not nitpicking at the board meetings. If you're going to complain about something, have a solution ready or keep quiet until you have one. And I totally agree with you guys. When we were petitioning for the recall, so many water bills were so wrong. And they come into the office and they were just told they don't have time to take care of them. And that's ridiculous. I mean, you know, you're there to serve us. So anyway, I totally agree with them.